and welcome to High Point Music's Gear Reviews. I'm Lewis, and in today's episode I'm going to take you through one of my favourite overdrive circuits, the Tim Guitars Overdriverer. I've used a lot of Tim overdrive pedals on my pedal boards. I mostly was using something like this. However, as you will see, it's way smaller than the original, and I think that's a pretty cool feature. The side jacks do make it a little bit wider, but I tend to wear sneakers when I'm playing and they sit a little bit wider, so I'm not too concerned about that. But a new model that's a little smaller is always a good thing. So I thought I'd quickly run you through the gain range of the Overdriverer and show you what it can do. So of course, some clean tone. I'm playing my Toko Custom Edition. I've recorded a couple of loops with the loop station, so the guitar's going through the loop station into the Overdriverer, out of the Overdriverer into the 2-note clean and off to Ableton. And I should probably make some noise. So I'll drop that volume down and turn it on for a tasty volume fade in. And hit play. This is what it sounds like. Set minimum gain. Start to turn it up. About 11 o'clock. Gets a little kick at about that 12 o'clock position. You can hear now that all the notes are clipping. There's still a lot of dynamics, but it's less. And then as we sort of get clockwise from 1 o'clock, it becomes more of a distorted or heavier overdrive sound. Into a pretty serious distortion. So very bright, very bitey kind of tone. And then it backs off pretty quickly. And all the way back to clean, which I consider to be the mark of a good overdrive. When you can run it at minimum gain and there's still a lot of presence and signal there. And of course, I'm barely moving on the volume knob, so there's plenty of level if you want to use it as a clean boost. Like so. So before I play a little bit of lead stuff, I thought I would talk about how flexible I think this circuit is. It's got a lot of great sounds in it. While it doesn't have a tone control, it's very responsive to dynamic change. So as you strum lightly, a little more volume. There's a lot of room for it to move as far as those dynamics are concerned. So because it responds so well to dynamics, you can have the volume turned all the way up. Just use a little bit of your guitar's volume. To really get a clean boost, or if you're playing with a little bit of a heavier pick, it'll get into that dirtier boost kind of territory, which I think is great. And then if you are using it in a higher overdrive sound like this, you can really back your guitar volume off. to get all of that control over your dynamics and the amount of clipping just using the pinky on your volume knob. If you are playing a guitar that doesn't have a volume control in the way or as accessible as it is on a Strat, it's pretty easy to get a volume pedal or play a chord, reach down and strum it out. You'll need to adjust your playing a little bit to compensate for the amount of time between here and here, but it's a fun tool to learn as far as the controls on your guitar are concerned. So a little bit of lead sounds. I'm going to leave it at that higher gain mode. This is the neck pickup. I'll knock the tone back a little bit. Still got a lot of articulation there, but I like how almost honky that tone has. We'll bring that tone up, go back to the bridge. So a nice, bright, bold sound. You definitely need to use the tone control on your guitar to get those darker sounds, because when the gain is up, it gets pretty bright, but that's part of the joy of having different guitars and using different pickups, and part of the joy of having a pedal that is such a simple set of controls. So I find it really easy to use, it's really easy to see what's going on, and yeah, it's an inspiring pedal to play when it has that real amp-like bright response. And so that is the Tim Overdriverer. If you're interested in checking one of these out, we'll put a link in below somewhere where you can either find one or get one through us. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a like, a share, and subscribe. Follow our social media so you can stay up to date with what's going on. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to head over to the website and check out our other blogs and reviews, and I'll see you in the next one.